What's up, YouTube? Here with another video. So this video right here is just a game against one of the I think he's like top 5 on the website, but just a Mermail versus Malice. I see Malice, a lot of the top players on the websites mainly playing Malice right now, I guess, because I guess it's still a good deck. But this game opened up Tia's, Statue, Fuwalos, Impulse, and Poseidra. He opened Druid's Worm, Chessie, Allure, Ghost Veil, and Backup. So he starts with Allure, and this is where you should go ahead and use your Molchummies so that they don't draw into like out to it. He ends up banishing Chessie. Chessie special back. Activates Chessie, pitches Underground, draws Nib and Impulse, summons Backup, normal summons Backup, sends Rabbit, links for Lizardos, so he ended up giving me a draw, banishes White Rabbit, and he summons White Rabbit. And here, this is where, when they do summon White Rabbit, you always usually want to negate it, because you don't want them to get the trap to continue, so that they can just banish their link 3s and then continues to play. So Imperm here is like probably one of the better Imperms. So here he links for Binder, which really I don't see why, but I guess to set a trap since he didn't get it, so it gets him, stops him from going to, since he already banished the Underground, he probably thought he was going to get back to it with Ransom, but since I impermed the Chessie to get him off the trap, he had to summon the White Binder to get to a trap. So he ended up banishing my Imperm, sets 007, was it MTP 07, ends up setting Impulse and Mirror, and I'm drawing into a Dragoons. So here I start with Tia's just in case he has Droll, so I can get like the double search off. Dragoons, Tia's, add Spirit, add Prince. Since he didn't activate here, I activate Poseidra, summon, activate Squad, activate Poseidra, targeting Binder, sending Dragoons, he negates with Mirror, he banishes Binder, I end up special summoning Prince, Chainlink 1 Dragoons, Chainlink 2 Binder. Now here I Impulse, because I just wanted to keep him off the link 3 so that he can't draw and go for have the 007 to banish one of my cards. So here I go for Minstrel so that I can look at hand. Well, I start with Prince and Dragoons, add Squad, Dragoons, activate, add Infantry. So here I activate Minstrel, sending that in Statue, banish the Nibiru. So now really it's just playing around whatever back row, the unknown back row he has, and then the Bale and Druid's Worm really doesn't matter. If Druid's Worm was like a ball drake, then it'll be a lot different. So here I summon Spirit, targeting Statue. He bails it because I wanted it from to just start using his bails so that I can get my other effects off. Then summon Poseidra, activate Poseidra, ends up sending just a random water because I have nothing else to trigger right now other than Prince, but I'm just gonna wait on Prince just in case I might need it later. He activate MTP, searching hair, bounce back his Impulse. Now I link into Anemone, activate Poseidra. Then he impulses that. Coral, Well, he said on red, so I was moving a little too fast. I wasn't even paying attention. You activate hair. Hair banishes mirror, banishes Chessie, adds Dormouse. Well, not banish Chessie, banish White Rabbit. White Rabbit activates, sets TB11. Here, send 2, summon. So now I don't want to put, since I haven't used any of my fish, I don't want to put statue there. I just want to summon all my fish. Now I haven't, since I haven't used Prince send effect this turn. Now discard, supposed to summon 3 fish. Infantry target White Rabbit. Synchro for Monoceros. So here I'm just trying to get him to use the Ball Drake in hand so that I can go ahead and OTK. But here, so I'm trying to get to a good board. So here I summon Donna. Activate Greethus to boost attack. I boosted attack for Monoceros also. So here I just synchro into Chin Ying so that if he do summon Baldrake now, it's just gonna be banished. So just to play around it, now summon target statue so that now it forces him, if he is going to use, he has to use it now or he just loses. At this point, I guess, I mean, he should have really just scooped, but I guess he was just trying to allow me to make a mistake on my own. But battle phase attack, and then I really chinging, is that 36? Game 2. I open Poseidra, Ash, Perulia, Droll, and Arrows. Arrows is good against this deck due to the traps they have, and they play Imperm, Impulse. So yeah, that's why I put Arrows in this against this matchup so that I can just go battle phase, activate, and then freeze all their trap and spell. So they got mirror too, so all their trap and spell interruptions. So I activate Perulia. He summons Dormouse. Dormouse activates. Summon White Rabbit. White Rabbit set. Allure Ash. He summons Cyber's Wicked. Summons Chessie. Activate Wicked. Adds backup. Summons backup. I draw Fualos. Adds. Discards Baldrake. Activate Fualos. Draws 2. When this the card I lose 2. Thrust. So links for Ransom. Adds Mirror. Banishes. Summons Chessie. Summons back. Goes to Ling Rebo. Then goes into Ally Code. Summons back for the Omni Negate. Activate sets back DDG. And here it's really, if I was like, if he allowed me to get the BP, enter BP, then I can freeze it. But since he activated and standby, it's really just game over. Due to the Omni Negate, even if I had Trite. So game 3. Open up Statue, Dragoons, Impulse, Diva, Butterfly Fish. He opens Nib, Allure, Impulse, Dormouse, and backup. So here I realize I have one play, but I know as soon as I hit main phase to go ahead and just play it, because a lot of the times when you do this and don't wait, once you start waiting, they can read, okay, he must have one play, he's deciding which play he's going to use. But if you start and just normal summon and do the obvious play, like, oh, he's going to do this play, a lot of the top players think so, be like, oh, if he's doing this, he knows if I stop this, he must have another play. So a lot of the times playing like a high rated or playing experienced player, if you do the first action with confidence and just make them feel like, oh, he must have another play if he's doing this simply easily to stop play, then I'm just not going to. And then plus he had nib. I guess he didn't want to turn nib off just in case I did have another play. So this played into my favorite as well. So he ends up letting it go, which basically allows me to continue playing. So I end up sending Dragoons, adding Spirit, activate Dragoons, send Minstrel and Dragoons, banish Nib, Dragoons activate, add Molan Glacier. So now here, I could link off into Anemone, summon Molan, and try to hit the impulse in hand, and take the risk of hitting something else. You have impulse and a starter, and then I have no other way to play. But here I knew, since if I did activate Spirit, I do get a body back where then I can link it off if he does negate it with impulse. And I could link off into an enemy and then summon back Diva and then special summon Molan, so that I do end on an eruption and follow-up. So I went for the follow-up play, in which not going for the risky, trying to get him to discard 2, and hopefully I hit the second or hit the only interruption he had left. So I try to play it a lot safer so that I have a better chance of winning this game from this point. So here he thinks about it, he impulses. So now special summon Dragoons. Here I'm thinking. So I end up linking for Anemone, summoning back Diva, and then special summoning Molan Glacier. I end up hitting Allure and backup, so leaving him with Dormouse in hand. So then now I have Impulse. I'm about to have Ching Ying, so I end up synchroing the Ching Ying. So my end board is, I have a way to trigger Ching Ying, so that's going to be an interruption. I have a draw. I have this coming back to hand as well because of its effect. I have follow-up into this also. And then next play, I just normal summon, depending on what my 2 draws is off of Shrine and my regular draw. I can just normal summon Torrent and just turn off the nib he's going to get back anyway. And then I have Impulse for his turn also. So that's why I went for the play I went for. So he opens up Underground. Draws Underground. He normally summons Dormouse. He banishes Chessie. So here, by him banishing White Rabbit. Him banishing White Rabbit and then summoning back, I just went ahead and impulse it because I didn't want him to get the trap. Because if I waited to do it on Ching Ying, he can still set the trap, and then he have that trap to play with as well. So I'm trying to stop all the extension he can grab off of like few cards as possible. So now here, since I know he has nib left, then this was his draw, and this is like easily outable. Well, the monster is due to it banishing and then summoning back. Now then I can Ching Ying and just banish it. I didn't want to wait until he linked off into something, so I just went ahead, activate Spirit, send Butterfly. I drew Infantry, Butterfly, Ching Ying, banish, and then banish the other Dart. It really wasn't a reason because I already know the card, what last card he has in hand. So here he end turn. I end up drawing Coelacanth. Normal summon, special summon back Prince. I guess he knows I can't attack, so he's trying to allow me to make a mistake and try to go battle phase before I make like a good inboard. And I already know that since I had synchroed off for Ching Ying. So he's going to, end up sending squad, summoning Pike. sending Dragoons, adding Spirit. Dragoons add Poseidra. Poseidra send. Target. And then bounce back his Dormouse. Link into Nephthybis. Well, I should have just linked into Blizzard Dose instead of this to remove the bodies. But I didn't. I wasn't too concerned about trying to summon Coelacanth and make a bigger board because it really wasn't needed. But I should have anyway because I end up overlaying into Poseidra and then linking it off for Alacia so that I can just have like multiple interruptions. So now I have the pop, I have Alacia to send Prince, summon back Poseidra. So I have those. And here I'm supposed to summon 3, add back the Butterfly. And also the reason why I put Butterfly in, because I realized a lot of the times you don't really need Replica. A lot of the times, depending on the route you take, you can still like end up summoning like Ravenous and then drawing 2 and then having that as an interruption also. And then this card keeps you so much advantage in hand to where you always have a card to always discard every turn once and then get it back. So it's basically like a honorary Dragoons, but it just doesn't get you just discard Father for your Mermail. So here when I summon Ravenous, just to have another card to pop a card, I draw Droll. Because I wanted to just draw 9 engine to make sure, I mean, it's really just nothing he could do anyway. So he ended up drawing Perulia. So it's really just game. He really had no other plays other than that. So yeah, so that's it for this video. Have another one up for y'all tomorrow or try to get one later on the day if I can. But I'll see y'all in the next video.